To begin, unlock the iPad and open the Boston Scanning app. If your patient is an existing patient, find their name and patient profile on the left side of the screen in the patient list. You may also search for their name in the upper left-hand corner. If they are a new patient, select New Patient in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. To add a new patient to the scanner, you will need their first and last name, patient ID number, gender, date of birth, height, and weight. Once finished, select Save Information at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Have the patient change into a Boston tee in the appropriate size and tuck in the axilla flaps. Ensure the shirt is pulled down completely and there are no wrinkles. Wrap a 1-inch stockinette around the patient's waist, bisecting the area between the lower rib and iliac crests. Cross in the front and pull down tightly to delineate the waist and slope of the iliac crests. Then tie the stockinette off in the posterior, just below the patient's gluteal fold, with care taken not to distort any gluteal tissue. Position the patient for the scan by having them stand with their legs approximately shoulder width apart and with their knees slightly flexed, about 10 degrees. Have the patient hold their arms in approximately 30 degrees of shoulder flexion and abduction, and with elbows in slight flexion, as if the patient is holding on to ski poles. This is to ensure you can scan the lateral aspect and under their arms without compromising the overall sagittal curvature of the spine. Care should also be taken to ensure that the patient is positioned so that they are balanced in the sagittal plane. Once you have positioned the patient and are ready to begin, make sure that the scanner is plugged into the iPad and navigate to your patient's name in the list. Then select the circle icon around the torso. Then select the single arrow icon to begin a one-piece scan of the patient's body. Ensure you are far enough away that the patient's shoulder girdle and pelvis are contained in the bounding box. Then click the green Start button. Walk around the patient holding the iPad mostly parallel to the patient's body, stopping at times to allow the scanner to fill in key frames. Make a full circle around the patient and finish the scan where you started by completing the seam. Then click Done.